name is Chandan Singh Sabarwal and welcome to my channel Cosmic Effect. In the ongoing series of videos where we are discussing each of the Navgrahas in detail, today I will be discussing with you about Jupiter or Brihaspati. Jupiter is the most divine and the most intelligent being in the entire universe. There is none other who is greater in intelligence than Brihaspati. Brihaspati himself is a divine sage. He lives in the Svargaloka. He travels to higher lokas. He is the guru of all the devtas. He sits in the royal court of Indra. Brihaspati is a master of warfare. He is a master of political sciences. He is a master of various Vedic principles. He is himself an astrologer and astronomer. And Brihaspati is the most serene, calm and benevolent planet in the entire Navgrahas. What this means is that the basic tendency or the basic nature of Brihaspati is pleasant. So if any Graha sits with Jupiter, or if it sits with Jupiter, it gets aspected by Jupiter, or if it's placed in the Rasi, Navamsa, Shashtiyamsa or Jupiterian sign, you can be sure that if the planet is benefic, it will perform better. If the planet is malefic, much of its maleficence has been taken care of. In fact, in Manglik Dosh video, I have also mentioned that Mangal, if aspected or joined or occupying signs of Jupiter, Manglik Dosh is subdued naturally by more than 50%. So Jupiter is representing ministerial position in the royal kingdom of Grahas. Jupiter represents fat element in the body. Jupiter represents east direction like Mercury. Jupiter, the day of Jupiter is Thursday. Jupiter takes roughly 1 year, approximately 1 year to transit from one sign to another. And in every sign it always retrogresses in the same sign. Sometimes it also goes further into the next sign or previous into the backward sign during retrogression, only to come back into its current sign. This is his natural way of transiting the zodiac. I will speak in detail about retrogression. Why retrogression is there, why only 5 grahas are retrogressive, and what does a planet do when it is retrogressing in a particular zodiac. So planets have their own ways of delivering karma, because all the planets are doing is just delivering karma. They have no personal intent of their own. They have no personal minds of their own. They do not have any wishes of their own. They are simply like highly intelligent machines that are supposed to do only one job, deliver karma. So they do that in the quantum based on how good or how bad we did in previous lives. But because Brahma has blessed these planets, all the Navgrahas, with a boon that do good, be kind to those who pray to you. This is the only reason that remedies in astrology work, because of the boon given by Brahma to these planets. So if we worship, if we pray, if we do remedies, we are surely able to get the blessings, and whatever is in store for us can be reduced to a great extent or sometimes even eliminated. Or it can be made so minuscule that we might not even feel the effect of it. Jupiter represents peace of mind. Jupiter is the prime karaka for sukh. Saturn is the opposite, prime karaka for dukh. So if a person is feeling peaceful at heart, he is feeling content, he is feeling happy, he is always feeling happy, always feeling contented, you can be sure that either he is a Jupiterian personality or he has Jupiter associated with Lagna or Jupiter associated with 4th house. Jupiter is the karaka for wealth. People who have benefic Jupiter associated with Lagna second house of wealth, fourth house, fifth house, seventh house, ninth house, 11th house, 8th house. These people have huge amount of wealth. I will discuss all the Dhan Yogas, all the permutations, combinations of Dhan Yogas. I will discuss Viprit Raj Yogas. I will discuss many amazing yogas that are formed. How do they function in the chart? When do they fructify? And if they are there in your chart, if they are not working, what is the reason? How you can activate these yogas? When will these yogas manifest? If they are there, why you should not get dejected if you have not gotten wealthy till now? Maybe the time is yet to come. Maybe it has already gone past by and there was nobody to guide you. I do not know. When I see the chart, I can tell. But I will be discussing a lot of amazing content in the coming days. So, keep tuned. Now, Jupiter gets exalted in Cancer or Kark Rasi, which is Jal Tattva. Jupiter lords Sagittarius, which is Agni Tattva. And Jupiter also lords Pisces, which is again Jal Tattva. So you can understand that between the two Rasis, he is lording a Jal Tattva, at the same time he is getting exalted in a Jal Tattva. So Jal Tattva is where he is more inclined towards. He is feeling better off because water is fluidity, water is calm, water is cold, water is serene, water quenches thirst, water provides satisfaction to the soul. Jupiter also has these natural qualities. Jupiter is the guru, he is the master, he is the teacher, he is the benefactor. If you have a problem, if you were a Devta and you had a problem, you would go to Jupiter and he would solve it for you. We are not Devtas, we cannot go to Jupiter, but Jupiter is nevertheless kind to us in the same degree. So if we pray to him, he will always help us. When he will help us, that I will again discuss in another video. Sometimes people complain we have been praying for so long and our prayers are not getting answered. I am going to discuss this in detail because this is the main reason for frustration among people. This is the main reason that people are not believing in astrology or Jyotish, because today it is the age of Kali Yuga. Tamogun is on the rise and people who are already ignorant, they do not have any patience also. Lack of patience, lack of truth, lack of dharma, lack of purity. These are the four pillars on which the world stands, and these are diminishing greatly in Kali Yuga. So without knowledge we can never know. If we walk into a dark room and if we encounter something, out of fear we may think it to be a snake where it might be a rope. So without knowledge, without vision, without understanding, without somebody to guide us, we are all blundering in the dark. We do not know where to go. It is my endeavor, it is my sincerest effort to share my knowledge with everyone so that the way I see life, the way I understand it, maybe I can share it with you people and maybe you can benefit from it. Maybe you can find something useful. I do not know, I do not claim that my understanding is right or it is definitely going to work or I am not going to timestamp anything. But I want you to experiment and see and share with you and see where it goes from there. And I myself have found a lot of peace. I myself have found a lot of satisfaction in life. So I am sure that if I share this with you, you also will feel the same.